I first want to thank Meriwether and Williams, of course, for once again bringing us together with members of our business community to provide this opportunity for outreach and development and education that will create opportunities for our business community and for the people whose jobs are dependent upon those businesses' success. The one part of my history, I think that Navid did not touch upon that's probably relevant today, is that before I ever ran for office, I represented businesses for 20 years in the private sector. And so I have a deep commitment to ensuring that we have a thriving business community here in Los Angeles. And I'm acutely aware of the challenges that so many, especially small local businesses, face with regard to government procurement and contracting opportunities, which is why I focused so much of my agenda in public life to trying to facilitate business opportunities for our local businesses. I joined the council during the Great Recession, and I became budget chair shortly after that. And the city was reeling. The city was, facing horrendous budget cuts within the city. There's massive job loss across the city, sky high unemployment rate. People were losing their businesses, and we know that in the years that came after that, the city was able to emerge with revenues that came in because the business community rebounded so successfully. And with not only with investments in infrastructure locally, but otherwise, the business community here had an economic rebound that outstripped the rest of the country. And as a result, Los Angeles economy boomed after the Great Recession. We had a time where we were breaking all records for traffic through the airport, traffic through our ports, tourism. By every measure, the Los Angeles economy was absolutely booming. And then COVID hit. And so you have all suffered. I know we've all suffered through these last two very, very extraordinary and difficult years. But just like a decade ago, the city is very much dependent upon a continuing, robust economic recovery in the private sector, and encouraging more and more opportunities for our local businesses to thrive and to succeed and to grow into large businesses. And that's really so much of the city's future, and what we're able to do in delivering services to our constituents is dependent upon that. So I focused a lot of time on trying to get more opportunities for local businesses, whether it's our local business preference program in procurement, reforms to our gross receipts tax locally, the creation of what we call our JEDI zones, which are the jobs and economic development incentive zones, which provide a variety of tools and opportunities for businesses who wish to invest in underserved areas in Los Angeles. And most recently, the creation of LA RAMP, the Regional Alliance Marketplace program for procurement. And I want to really take a moment to encourage all of you, if you haven't already registered on LA RAMP, you really should do so, because this is a step that we took to modernize procurement, to bring procurement across agencies into one place, so that you have one portal to visit, which will give you contracting opportunities across multiple agencies. And also it gives you an opportunity to create relationships between smaller businesses and prime contractors. So if you go to www.rampla.org, you can go look at that right now and sign up, and you'll have immediate access to all of the procurement opportunities that we have across multiple agencies. So we've taken a lot of steps to try to facilitate business opportunity. And yet, no matter what government does, there are still some, challenges that small businesses have that large businesses, can more easily overcome. You're all keeping your businesses running every day. You don't have time to run down to City Hall every day to figure out what's going on and to keep track of, changes in policy and so on. You don't necessarily have the same level of bonding capacity that a larger business has. There are many ways that the big businesses have a leg up, have an advantage in the competition for procurement. So what today's seminar is all about is helping to equalize that, helping to give you the kinds of opportunities that you need to be able to compete effectively for the massive amount of procurement that's coming down the pipe right now. And think about this for a minute. I mean, we've got, first of all, just within the city of Los Angeles, we're investing hundreds of millions of dollars in local infrastructure projects. With, if there's even anything close to what the Biden administration is proposing for infrastructure investment that passes through Congress, you can be guaranteed that the amount of investment we'll be doing locally will grow geometrically. Metro has hundreds of billions of dollars in Measure M and Measure R projects that are ongoing, as well as the countless other projects that Metro is constantly engaged in. And our county and our school district and all of the other local agencies really are investing so much in bricks and mortars and steel in the ground that our future depends on here in Los Angeles. We need to make absolutely sure that as we make those investments and as the private sector makes similar large investments, that our local businesses are given an opportunity to get their fair share of those opportunities. We've got the Olympics coming up. We've got the World Cup coming up. Next month, we're going to host the All-Star Game at Dodger Stadium. We've got a lot of big things coming, and every one of those is an opportunity to make money and create jobs in our local economy. And that's just imperative to me, because I'm personally tired of seeing Los Angeles taxpayers' money being sent out of Los Angeles to businesses in North Carolina instead of North Hollywood. And I want to make sure that you have every opportunity to get access to your fair share of that kind of income. So again, I just want to thank Meriwether and Williams and all of the departmental staff from Metro and from the city who are here participating today. I hope you'll find this an opportunity that really opens doors for you. I know that Ramp LA will open doors for you. So with the knowledge that you're gaining today and with that procurement portal opportunity that you have that's available to you right now, this could be a real opportunity to grow, to expand, to create new vitality in our local economy, which our entire city is dependent upon.
The program's objective or mission, if you will, is to reduce the barriers of bonding capacity, enabling greater and successful participation of small, local, minority, women, and disabled veteran-owned businesses in public contract opportunities. Bonding is required by law on public works projects. Believe it or not, it goes back to 1894, where the federal government basically said that anytime the federal government, at the time that was only the feds, engage in public works projects, public works being defined as any type of government construction project where the funding for that project is being supplied with taxpayer dollars that you and I inject into the system. They wanted to protect those projects, but all of these services are at no cost to you. So all the services the program offers are sponsored by Metro and the City of Los Angeles and the public agencies that sponsor the program.
If you're not a certified vendor just yet, we encourage you to begin the process. With you may be wondering, why is it important to get certified? Well, Small business certifications work very similar as a professional certification. It documents a special capability or a status that is going to help you compete in the marketplace.
And this is our contracting outreach and mentoring plan, so COMP, right? So when Metro issues RFPs and IFBs that are exceeding 25 million, anyone who is bidding on those contracts, they're required to submit a comp plan. They have to provide innovative and measurable plans and evaluation criteria for how they are going to bring those businesses in and how they are going to develop them. So
if you're a contractor and you want to participate on city projects, the first thing you want to do is to register on rampla.org to create a ramp profile, the location-based program. The location-based program certifications, namely the local business enterprise, the local small business, and the local transitional employer, are for businesses headquartered in LA County. The local small business was formerly the small local business certification, while local transitional employer replaced the previous transitional job opportunities program certification. For more information, we encourage you to visit our website at bca.lacity.org/certification or email questions to bca.certifications@lacity.org.
There's a ton of opportunities out there. There's a wealth of resources. Of course, as was mentioned throughout the program today, if you are currently not enrolled into the program, we highly encourage you to do so.